Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome in. Let me not compete with the music. I guess I could. I am very loud this morning. I am not energetic by any means. But here I am. Hi, Helena. That's not the right... I don't know which one's the right ones. There we go. Oh, God. There's a camera. It is messy. Hi, Neo. How's it going? Welcome in. All right. I forget how close. Okay. So we put the chat here. It's a me. It's a me. Carbs. The green screen. It's too messy right now to fit the green screen. There's too much of Helena's crap in here. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the reason why. If you guys would prefer not to look at me, you know, we can turn that off. So I think I was questioning the setup for the application. I mean, I need to blur. I want to blur the background out, but I don't think NVIDIA has that. Like on their basic, or not NVIDIA, OBS. I don't think OBS has that for like background things. I think I would need one of those fancy cameras. That water bottle has been sitting there for so long it has condensation in it. I've just not thrown it away yet. It was from a Happy Meal, I think, for Joseph. Yeah, there's no background thing. What is this? I don't even know why it's breaking. RIP? How far did we get? It doesn't even make it past Super Base? That's... doesn't make sense at all. Dart fix. I don't know what's broken. It's just like, it's broke. I'm a space iguana. Welcome in, space iguana. How's it going, Cat? Do you mind if I call you Cat? Cat Kennel Country. That's a interesting name. Sounds like a 3-word generator. You don't see any prints on that wall? There's actually only one print, 2 prints in this wall, and one I don't even think is, I know the artist, and the other is Cass. So, County. Cat Kennel County. I put an R in there. So... it exited. There's no okay. The program's just wonky. Cat, yes. Welcome in, Cat. My name's Carbs. I normally stream, well, a variety of games. I stream Minecraft or whatever flavor of the game I want that week. I really don't have a dedicated one. I used to do art. I still do art on the side. Mostly graphic design and logo creation. And besides that, I'm a full-time developer that sometimes does personal development like you're seeing right now. What else am I missing? I used to have cooking streams. You're interested in coding. I am currently working on an app that is basically a task app, but the kind of like catch on it is that you answer a set of questions when you first open the application. And what it will do is take those answers and then build you a reminder schedule. So like, here we go. What are you hoping to finish or get reminded about in your life? And it'll be like chores, bills, pets, custom. And then like the chores questions is, what do you live in? And it's like house, condo, townhome, apartment. So you'd probably select house or apartment or whatever you live in. Really, the condo and townhomes, this differs for, will change like 1 or 2 questions in the house. And then the, like, are you responsible for the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the kitchen? You just put in like the number of those that you're responsible for. Do you have a garage? Yes or no? And I think the last thing I was trying to figure out was sub questions. So it's still chores, but like garage, do you have a 2-car garage, 1-car garage? Do the floors need to be kept up with? Yes or no? Is it cluttered? Yes or no? Do you want to declutter it? Yes or no? Like these types of questions to just kind of help you get on top of your life and get reminders. So the idea is that every month it also randomly moves those chores around, so you're not stuck doing the same thing every day. And this might apply more towards like people who are a little bit older and have a repetitive routine and just want something a little bit different, but still what they know. That's really what it's for. I usually create APIs and business integration tools and business portals for the company that I work for. I usually use C#, but here we're using Dart and Flutter as the framework. Yeah, and that's kind of the idea. So I had a friend who got laid off, and he was like, man, it's really hard to keep up with like the day-to-day routine stuff. Like I had to create a schedule for myself just so that way I wouldn't lose track of time. So I'm not saying that this doesn't already exist, but the whole let's break it down day by day. Here's what you should probably be doing today. And then you mark it off. It goes, did you finish it? Here's the estimated amount of time. Was this accurate? You click yes or no. If it wasn't, then it might ask you, how long did it take you to finish? And based upon your sharing settings, it might submit that back to us, to the central database, to allow us to get a better estimate of how long it's taken people to complete chores. The idea, though, is to not have to rely on a central database. It's only if you want it to rely on, like, allow it to come back to us. Otherwise, I think I'm going to have it fall back and only have local notifications. The only issue with that, well, if I use alarms, there's no issue. So that's another thing. It's like push notifications versus alarms. I think I'm going to have to use a combo of both. There was no eggshells involved in that cooking. One time there was eggshells. in one thing. But yeah, so what are you interested in coding? Like, what makes you interested in coding, I guess? Is there a particular reason, a particular type of coding you want to get into? Because let me tell you, you'll run into bugs like this where you're not even sure what the bug is. Yeah, and that's why push notifications aren't my favorite, but you can create your own custom alert notifications that like pop over the screen. TickTick does this very well, but I find those annoying so much so that I end up ignoring them and the task never gets completed. But an alarm just kind of goes brr, brr, right, and then you can hit dismiss or whatever, and then that might prompt the app to ask you just a quick question if it was completed or not. That's the idea anyways. I'm trying not to get in the way of doing the simple things and making it over complicated like I already have. I did not touch anything. I have no clue why this is failing. For all I know, I could have accidentally added an extra comma, but everything should be failing or should have some indication of red. I like the whole sitting at a desk and looking through code and writing it. I'm interested in coding for the very simple task of coding. I like doing math just because you like math. Did it get cut off? Or is that the bot or is that crap? Hold on. Go to live. I didn't have this chat up. Normally I have the independent chats up. No, it just stops. Okay. I'm assuming there's a part 2 to that answer. Just to let you know, we are streaming over on Twitch and X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Feel free to join us there if you want. I just ask that you remind me who you are and where you originally came from if you decide to pop in over there and chat over there. No part 2. Oh, you're just that interested in it. So, like, I've never met somebody that likes to code just to code. So it's kind of interesting. I get what you mean, though, by looking at lines of code. And this probably doesn't quite... I don't know if this right here interests you. Only because it's very much JSON-like. It just feels very indented. It's very much... What's funny is I don't like Python because it's indented. But it's also tab delimited, meaning that you have to have your tabs just right in order for it to work. And yeah, there's a lot of IDEs that help with that now. But when I started, there wasn't, and that's what kind of threw me away from it. Admin. I can't spell today. It's going to be a great day if that's the case. Let's do the admin homepage. Something's going on and I'm not quite sure. You're a chemical engineer student. I like weird things. I mean, Helena was actually... You weren't a chemical engineer student, were you, Helena? You were something. I can't remember. You were some science major. She's going to yell at me now. Were you a chemical engineer or were you just some science major? Oh, okay. That's funny. So Helena stopped pursuing chemical engineering to become an artist, and it's been a challenging but fun journey to watch. Helena has gone through a lot of ups and downs, but she is persevering, and it's awesome to see her succeed. How did the market go, Helena, by the way? Sorry, I'm shuffling credit cards or old credit cards that need to be shredded. You know what's gonna suck is if it's something to do. If it's something to do with like my computer, the virtual device, and I need to restart because that would mess up all of stream. We might end up playing Fallout if that's the case. It was hot, but it was a good time. That's awesome. As long as it was a good time. So, are you passionate about being a chemical engineer as well? Do you want to use code to help you be a better, like, to improve your chemical engineer stuff? I will say AI is getting pushed in, which is so. The thing to know about AI, right, is large language models is what drive AI right now. A lot of them are on like giant neural networks, which are just good God. That was the notification sound from this Android device. Sorry about that. A lot of them are driven by large language models that, you know, it's really just data sets. And I encourage anybody who wants to get into coding now to look into AI, only because you will need to know how to maintain or modify an AI. Not a prompt engineer, but it like AI in general, to really just kind of make a career out of it or whatnot. So I guess if it's like, there's lots of parts of coding, right? So you have, I wish I had an easy way to draw on my screen or something. We can go to Paint. I don't know why Paint is in. 1 second. Why is Paint so bright? There's settings for Paint. All right. Anyways, you have like your web, right? And web has so many like subcategories. You have front, which is the UI part. You have your back end. You also have what's called DevOps, which this kind of applies to almost all subcategories of development right here. This just makes your life easier. But then you have like a full stack. I don't know how easy that is to read, but that's what you have. But then you have also like your application developers. You have your data sciences, which are basically developers. They just play with Python and large data sets. So like if you like data as well, maybe this like whole thing is what you look into. Just, you know. Always to the rescue, right? I don't actually have a tablet. It's hooked up to Cass's computer. I let her have it. Data managing. So one thing I definitely look into proper data management. But one thing to know, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, roughly. Technically I've been doing it longer, and like my mom and my dad have been doing it before me, and my mom's in data science management type stuff. She's more in data management and like making sure that the data is compliant with the data governance. Data governance, that's the word. Anyways, one thing to do here with that is to make sure you understand the principles of like relationships, like relational data, non-relational data, when it's used best, and then like your non-relational data, when to have relational type properties, and that will definitely help you. I mean, data science versus data engineer. This is kind of like, I don't know quite like the nuances between them, so I can't help you there. You know, one apparently cleans, massage, and organize big data, performs descriptive statistics. So there's your like math part. You can also bring that into like video games. Like the math part can be part of video games. It can be part of however you want to display it. You could end up having fun with, you know, that coding is very broad scale and a lot of people don't quite understand that. I have no clue why this is not working today. And this saddens me. I changed the homepage, so it's not the homepage. The only other thing I could think of is maybe it's the Android device. Yeah, coding is as broad as engineering, and that's it. It's funny because if you look up software engineering, you will get kind of divided into these categories. You'll probably get categorized into front, back end, full stack, or mobile. And that's just like as a software engineer, that's what you would get thrown into. And yeah, I know there's debates on whether or not software, if like developers are considered engineers. I use the title because it gets more money. Anyways, you always, that's the one thing you always got to go. Like if you're doing this for a career, you always got to go with what is going to get you the money. Let's try something here. Oh, a Pixel Fold. That'd be kind of fun to play with. Let's do a Pixel 8 Pro. We can use upside down cake. I think that's the latest. I really don't care about the frame. I mean, the frame does help the illusion. So we're going to create that. And we're going to click play. I don't know why, but the app is not working on the other emulator. I guess I could also like uninstall it and see if that would fix the issue. Upside Down Cake's just the name of the operating system, I guess. I honestly have not been paying attention to the names for Android. Hold on. So if I come down here to About Phone and system. Oh no, it's in the About Phone. It's been forever. I'm already a developer. Oh, it's this. Yeah, it doesn't even look like, it's not even an upside down cake. It's just like a Android logo type thing. Interesting. Sorry, I'm clearing notifications. All right, let's try this again. Shall we? Let's change our device over here. And let's see if a fresh build on a new device launches it. It could, so the issue with emulators is sometimes like the whole computer could just like not be working on that emulator for the day. It's something with the Flutter. Flutter update. Upgrade. I don't know why, because I don't update Flutter often, so I really want to switch over to Linux, but I don't think my microphone works with Linux because of the interface. Yeah. 1 second. So yeah, I hope I answered your question to help you like try to point to it. If you want to just play around with data inside of things, Python's a really good place to start. And keep an eye out on Humble Bundle. They always have, if you're the type to read through books, because not everybody's the type to read through books, right? So your bundles, you got books. Right now, that Rust is a good language too. Honestly, I might end up purchasing that. This might be a good one. All right, hold on. We're gonna Battle Cookbook, Shogun, C#.net. It's hard to say that you'll ever need this. It's just a very good language to know. You can do so much with C#. So Rust, right there, data structures and algorithms. You can handle data right there on Rust. It's a very powerful thing. I've never really seen it used for web programming, but it can be. Interesting that Blazor WebAssembly is inside of here. Does Rust have a WebAssembly? Can I get all of it for 18? Is 18 the lowest? I mean, 25 for this many books is insane. And then the AI stuff, you can never go wrong with learning machine learning. Rust is, I believe it's the ending of crustacean. Rustlang is a programming language. It kind of is the modern day C. It looks like it was a fork of LLVM. I have no clue. Like, I haven't ever had a chance to really use Rust, and I could go out of my way to learn it in my free time. But my free time is very limited. I have a 2-year-old, so, you know, got a house to keep up with, things like that. Man, these are good deals right now. So what, 18, you get all 22? Is it 15? Can I do 15? 17? Yeah, 18, you get all 22. For this one, the AI, that's weird. You get all 17 for 25. And so 18, 18, that's what, 16, that's 36 there. And then plus 25 is 57, 61. Did I do my math right? Or the middle of crustaceans, never mind. So I say that only because Rustlang, their like mascot for the whatever reason, is a crustacean. Hold on. This thing. I don't know why, but this is associated with Rust. So, sorry, not the ending of crustacean, just like that. I guess it's the beginning without the C. Yeah, exactly. What free time, Helena? That's why I also, like, I'm probably not going to end up getting those books because I don't have the time to read them. Let's see what needs to get fixed for this. Also, I need an app name. I haven't come up with one. It's just currently sitting as Tasker, but I want to change it. I'm missing a dependency? It just said I'm missing a dependency. I mean, a space iguana is pretty smart from what I understand, right? They can do anything. They can do anything. You can do better. Nervous tick there. Flutter pub. So Superbase, okay, I could update those and we can see if this fixes it. Flutter pub upgrade. I thought I already did that. If I remove the lock, it should do it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what's broken. Oh, this got broken last time I did the Flutter fix. And I couldn't figure out why. I had to create a whole new... Use an argument will make... This is what... So this localization thing happened. It's part of the base default stuff. And I might need to go try to implement it myself. Whoa. Didn't mean for that to happen. Flutter pub add. Flutter pub add into any. Bam. All right. Ah. Now fix yourself. Fix yourself, dang it. Is it? Supported locals. Huh. Okay, yeah. App Dart localization. And that's what that is. Is that because there is no localization right now? Like, is it because I don't have that folder?
Hey everyone, this is Soundro. I hope you enjoy using my tracks. If you like what you hear, go premium today, and I promise to make lots more tracks just for you.
Oh, this should be inside of here. I don't know why this is outside. So we have build. Nope. Ah. So source. I don't have. Oh, I do have localization. Okay. So do I need to run? Flutter generate 2. True. And inside of this, it has that. And then so then it needs to be in a folder. This file configures localization. I mean, it should work because it's... Okay, we just have a different folder than what it's asking for, which is fine. I don't have the Spanish one yet. CodeGen takes place automatically. You should find generated files in Flutter project. Dart tools. I don't even see. Oh, here, Dart tools. Flutter Gen. So then copy this, we import this. But they're saying that this is going away? Excuse me with my clearing of the throat. Yeah, it's something weird going on. I'm not quite sure. Like it doesn't want to find this localization. Even though I definitely did everything that they want me to do. So what do you do when you can't figure something out? You go to Google and you figure it out. The main reason why it may not generate is there might be a problem with the cache. However, if you don't see the localization, check it in the folder. Oh, yeah, you have to, God, activate Flutter. That's not it. That's not it. It's this stupid thing. Ah, okay. Interesting. That's one workaround. I agree. I agree. You could use one version. And that doesn't necessarily fix everything. It's because this is called move. All of this for a future feature. L10N. Why is it called that? Does anybody have the answer for that? Okay. You know what? We don't need localization yet. That's exactly how I feel about it. Do I have utilities, constants, general, app name? Import. Util. No, that's under the same. All right. Util slash const slash general dart. Did I delete something that I didn't notice? I feel like I missed something here. If I do this and this. See, then that breaks that. Oh, okay, because this is... Why is it... Okay. I didn't need the constant, I guess, because it's already a constant. Let's see if this works now. Trying to make sure you follow every standard, you know? It's installing it for the first time, so like I'm not expecting it to go quickly. If it fails in that same... How do I clear Flutter build cache? I shouldn't be getting the same error. It's a VM thing, though. Do I have like an error showing up anywhere? Flutter breaking on VM entry. Oh, maybe something like change Flutter Dr. V. This shouldn't matter. I'll do the licenses. Which I can't do. I thought I already did this. Power toys. Environments. Variables. Let's see where it launches it. Yep. Okay. This is the part of developing I don't like. Directory. If I do. Let's say the SDK, CD platform tools. Maybe it's under build tools. I thought clear would surely. Okay. Anyways. I need to get the path to the Android SDK, but for whatever reason, it's not working.
Hey there, this is Josh from AK. I hope you're enjoying my music and it's helping to inspire your content. To get all of my tracks and more amazing music on a beat, click to upgrade to Premium now.
I always like when you get like a much more complicated answer than you want to. Like I don't need the complicated answer. I just need all right, that should do it. Yeah, that's fine. Google's always worried about your space. They're like, you're going to use this much disk space. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. No, Google, stop. All right. Let's see if this fixes the stupid issue. Let's close the browser. Let's reopen it. And let's hope I don't have to restart. We're not running Dart Fix. But I didn't change the package name. That's a better answer. Does it help? No. Auth change. Oh. Okay, I'm an idiot. So Superbase stops. I spent an hour on this. Good God. I mean, it's not the worst I've ever done, but you know, Superbase stops a no, it's this should all work. That's not empty and that's not empty, so I don't know why this is on a new line, but did the URL change? No. Guys, what's going on? Settings load. Source utils secrets .dart. Yep. Okay, yada. I thought I knew what the issue was, and now I don't, because I thought that the project had basically I thought the project was telling me that it couldn't get to it. Um, that should work. I get rid of that. It's not gonna work. That should be a question mark, maybe? Ooh, that's annoying. All right. So, if that's the case, we are on this page and it's saying that this current session is expired. I guess I should handle this slightly different. All right, so I don't have any of the secrets open. I can put this back. So I think what I found is that it doesn't like me putting this here. This current session is null. Which is different, I think. So if it's null, we need to go to login page. Equal null. And really, if or wait, no, is null. Or is expired. Can I just close this way? Yeah, there we go. And then I can run this way. Please tell me that was the issue. That was a weird default like loop to go through. Nope, the IDE is just weird. Okay, we're gonna stop that. I wonder if I run it as administrator, will it work? We're gonna run it this way. And it works. So it's something to do with the IDE. Is it this? Oh, okay, interesting. Anyways, we don't really... Nobody's getting into these for the time being. All right, we're at the admin page. Wow, this is coming through a lot more vivid than on the 7. The 7, it wasn't nearly as vivid. I also almost lost this. All right. So we go chores. Oh. That's not what you want to see. All right. So question page. We clicked chores. We went to here. I thought I fixed this issue. So I think I'm gonna add 2. Just for the sake of this bug, I really... We're gonna say information or info. And then what we can do is we can come here. This is the setup. That's question type. So inside the setup on the questions page, this needs to be basically a giant if statement that says if current question type, only do this. Okay. So if that's not the right area. if current question dot type equal to info, or actually question, all right. Do. It would also help if I change, nope, 1, 2 is equal to question. Oh, this would require a hot reload because the asset changed. Oh. Part of me really just wants to load this into the database, but I know for performance it shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't have to wait on a database for the setup questions to change, you know? Wait, it's not though. There shouldn't be anything not answered for. So this is the question. This creates the base widgets. This should have a value. Do I do anything with the answers beforehand? We do sorted options before it gets... Okay. So that makes sense now. Now that we're sorting things out and we're actually going through things now. All right. We need to refresh. Does this scale well? Probably not. Something's still happening beforehand for the options. Oh,
Hey, this is Sancho. And this one goes out to all
it still
the
needs
coffee
these
lovers.
because it's
What you guys are gonna get right
expecting.
now is called Double Take.
Uh,
You can download this and a lot more by upgrading to Upbeat Premium.
yeah.
Peace.
Okay. We'll keep one. We'll just blank it out. We'll fix this bug later. That's a refining type thing. So I click chores. So index of one value. So that would be over here. This picked question set, it says answer 0. Answer 0. So because the field name is should be the same like look and feel. Why? Why is this breaking? One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. I don't think this order matters right now. I don't think it's being implemented. It's like ever so slightly working. It's something about the next section. The ID changed to 2. Oh. That shouldn't matter. I am curious. If I run this as administrator... Do we get caught in the same VM loop? It's just weird to me that we could run it outside of Visual Studio, but we can't run it in Visual Studio. And I don't even know why there's... a breakpoint there. What is this? It works now. What is this? Okay. Next. Why? Well, technically this should also show next section, so I understand that. Like, I understand why it's yelling. Next section. Where is it fussing? Answers has something, so I'm going to hit F10. So current thing. So this is currently set to current question setup. What? Can I not go into set states? Answer 0. If I go to answers, it's 0. F11. F11. This should be 0. F10. Okay, so that's right. I don't know why on a restart it kind of freaks out on that. All right, there we go. Fixed it. Now we're back at the state where we were last time. You have 1 bedroom. How many rooms? We'll say we have 4 rooms. 5, 3 baths. 1 kitchen. Should we just assume you have a kitchen if you live in a house? Like that should be pretty standard, right? Assuming you have 1 kitchen if you live in a house. I feel like is pretty standard. So I'm wondering if these responses aren't necessary. I feel like we need to change our model a little bit. So our options, right? If we go to chores, let's break this out into a new. Yeah. So if we go into chores real quick, we can see that there's no way for us to give like subtext. Now, that's not saying that we couldn't just put a pipe here and then that pipe could be the description. We can say, all right, you have 4 bedrooms, or, you know, we'll do this. We'll say subtext is include living, all rooms except for bathrooms. So the real question is should we make them set up those rooms now? What we can do is we can say, do you want to set up the room name? And then I feel like for this, Oh man, I feel like we're missing two fields here. Description. And then validators. We'll worry about that in a second. Or should we just automatically say full baths and half baths? We'll say full baths. Three. We'll say half. All right. So with that being said, that still means that we need to figure out the final like results for chores. Like you have a property. I guess hallways are considered a room. Technically, they're considered a space. I know this sounds really weird, but we might have to put hallways here. All right. So weird. All right. So with that being said, I think we have a new type of field that we need to set up. And actually, we've been meaning to set up this field, checkboxes. Maybe this should just be the question. I think the answer needs to be a list of strings. So oh. But then that list of string needs to be like a just a string, because I'm pretty sure that this isn't dynamic. This is just a string, which is fine. You can store a lot of things in a string and take things out of a string. So question, what rooms do you have? Maybe this should just be the first. This would be like a kitchen. I think I had kitchens on the last one because it's kind of applicable. This would mean that I'm pretty sure I've already done this.
Struggling to find the perfect music for your productions? MusicVine is home to the best production music in the world. For productions that demand more, license a higher quality of music with MusicVine.
I started working on this. So what I was thinking that we need to kind of model out is the object that's going to come from the final results. Sorry. Just double checking some stuff. Right, so what I'm thinking you have by saying what rooms you have, kitchen, bathroom, or kitchen, garage. That's not really a room, right? So office. What this is doing is setting up a room. So change language, JSON. This is a room. Rooms. Rooms. So we have ID. We have ID, name, type, parent, we're about to get an ad, and then pre-roll ads are disabled for a whole hour. All right, so let's try to make an example. We have one. We'll call this Carlin's bedroom, right? Type is a bedroom. Parent is the dwelling. So this would most likely be an ID. What do you need to have? You have objects. Which is furniture. Maybe you have, which, so this could be a list of things, and then this would be ID. Yes, everything has to have an ID. Proper data management. ID, name, type. I guess it doesn't really need a name. Well, object name, object type. And that's really it. This just kind of defines what the bedroom's going to have. So we need to know like that. Is that all we need for rooms? Like for a room object, ID, name, type, parent, and then the objects inside of that room. So now that we have that, let's create a couple rooms, I guess. So we have second room, we have guest room. We have Carlin's office. This is just a room. Or is this where the type, yeah, the type goes here. So this would be an office. I don't need to know how many half baths you have. However, hallways still exist. Because what's going to happen here, I don't even know that this will exist. What's going to happen is we're going to have a card that goes, all right, assign types to these rooms, I guess. And that will be yeah, that'll be right. I almost want to put like next section as a thing. Kind of like a continuation to hold other questions or whatnot. All right, so rooms exist. You know what I just thought of? This is going to save us responsible. This is going to save us a headache later on. Responsible party. That means that this could be a person or a group. So an ID would go here. I definitely think that is needed for accountability. Then we would have like a type of like kitchen. So this might need to be a different one because this is basically going to go into set up rooms, like cards. And basically we're going to go through and go, all right, how many rooms did they say they had? All right, they had 6 rooms. All right, now tell me about these rooms, essentially. And I hope that this isn't too much. This is all a guess on how this would look. This is all the setup crap too. Like, you know who's going to be the test for this? I'm going to have Helena go through this and see if it keeps her attention. I mean, is that not a valid test? She's over there going pronto. Or calling me some cuss words in Portuguese. I just don't know. So also, this is where we need to start coming up with our different things, like objects, the common objects for the rooms. Hold on. I think this is a... Nope, that's 2. Okay, rooms. We do something like that. I don't know why. There we go. That looks better. All right. So we come here. We just need one of these. This is just our example. What is change language JSON with comments? JSON C, okay. I mean, this makes sense. You have a type. Description, you could describe the room or where it's roughly located. You have a parent, which refers to the dwelling or property. Still trying to figure that out. I think that would be considered property there. You have a responsible party, which could eventually be a person, So most likely it will be the person who's setting up the app. We haven't even gotten into the family functions yet. So kitchen, office, this really doesn't need to be answered. I think we're just gonna have room types. And now we need to get into what setting up the bathrooms and then setting up the rooms look like. So if I refresh, or we don't need this anymore. I saved it up above. We close that. Did I leave something in there? I did. Hello, Paige? It's like it's not. All right, there we go. All right. So objects. We have floor, cabinet, mirrors, faucet. You have location. All right, so that's what we called it. This should really be type, but it's fine. Template type is location, name is office, description, we don't need that right now. Then we need location or template type. I should really just like create a giant script and import this. Template type. Oh, it could have stayed on location. Kitchen, living room slash. Why is it selecting? Living. Oh no. I think I had to restart the VM last time it did this to me. Yep. Wait a second. Did they change? No. Power? Oh, of course, I can't even... One, who uses light theme? I'm so confused. I can't even search what I want without power menu. Thank you. Oh gosh. All right. Where is the card? Oh, it's here. Okay. That's fine. We'll figure that out in a second. This should have fixed the weird keyboard issue that I don't know how to fix in settings, so.
Hi folks, Johnny Boyle here. It's a privilege to see the brilliant content you're creating with my music. If you're enjoying Upbeat, why not go premium? I guarantee
Only valid value is 0 or 1. I thought we fixed this. Oh. Also, why did it bring me to the setup page? Is that the login page? Oh, because I changed it up here. Here. Templates, that's what we're working on. So we have kitchen, office, location, living room / family. Well, maybe they have a living room and a family room. What? I don't know what I'm doing to change the keyboard settings. It's like something to do with the arrow keys cause the keyboard to... Android virtual device arrow keys cause keyboard to type. Android virtual device arrow keys cause symbols. Move your cursor to end. So, Control Shift, Windows Shift. Nope. Alt Shift. Delete or backspace. There we go. Now it's in all caps, but we're getting there. All right, we have rooms. We have kitchen, office, living room, family room, dining room. I feel like I spelled dining room wrong. Why do I have such a rough time? You know what? It actually might be better to just do this on the web version. Honestly, it'd probably be better to do it in Excel and then import it and then, yeah. If I was using Pocket Base, then I could probably like throw it into a file and like import it into the Pocket Base instance. I want to see what the web version of this does. I have not tried to use this thing on web, so I have no clue if it will even run. Something tells me no, but hey. Why am I opening up so many pages? Jesus, what the heck? Let's try Chrome. Stop, actually. Let's try Chrome. there. That's doing something. All right. It's at least slightly better. I'm still in caps. There we go. And I can use regular shortcuts now. For the most part. It's still built for mobile, of course. What other room? We said breakfast nook or something like that. I think I was thinking like breakfast at type thing. What other types of rooms? You might have a game room. Man cave. Woman cave. I honestly don't care for the whole cave thing, but I think it's just funny to put person's cave. It just doesn't sound the same. Location you have. Oh, I don't know that did I do a game room? I definitely didn't refresh this. So maybe I need to fix that because, yeah. Game room, man cave. What are some other types of rooms? A baby room would be different, or a kid's room might be different. Baby room. I'm just gonna put baby. Type of room, baby. Kids room. Or kid room. Do we do guest? That should not happen. We'll work on that. Location. Kid, baby, game, dining, family living, man cave. How did we skip guest room? Guest. You might have bed frame. Better bed frame. Maybe. All right, so let's come up with an object. We're going to say bed frame. Name controller equals bed frame object mattress. Technically you're supposed to turn your mattress, so oh, when setting up the bedroom, they also need to know if it has a closet. But I think what I said was that rooms would be... Did I mark this down somewhere? A room basically needs to have a room attached to it. So that would be a parent. Should the parent keep track of the children rooms or the subrooms? And I think the answer is yes. Child. And then that will just be a list of rooms, IDs, we're gonna do like 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, that'll work. And then I guess that could be a stream builder. But what am I trying to do? What? Hold on. Ah, here we go. So once it loads, oh, because this is the bottom sheet, right? No. What am I doing here? Single scroll view. Card. Oh, that's how I'm doing it. Okay. We'll work on that. Action, no. Objects. Mattress, dresser, bed frame, faucet, mirror, cabinet, floor. Object. What else do you have? Nightstands? Stands. What is something that you have? Something that, like your bedroom. Why am I blanking on what's in bedrooms? Sometimes there's a desk. Well, I mean, we should go ahead and just write desk. Then we should say monitors. We're just trying to get everything. And then we should also say mouse, keyboard, computer, like when you break it down, you might not have a lot of items, you know? In a room, trash can,
Struggling to find the perfect
I almost did that thing again. All right.
Music Find is home to the best production music in the world. For productions that demand more, license a higher quality of music with Music Find.
Objects. I mean, we got a decent amount of objects. You might have a clock, I guess. Clocks. Clock. Game. We'll go game console. All right, so actions, you got sweep, wipe, scrub, mop, vacuum. We're basically creating a sentence builder here, by the way. Take out. Where's my book? Oh wait, it's over here. So I wrote down that it should follow. Locations have valid objects. Objects have valid actions. Actions have valid types. And then you just have types. And those types might have valid categories or yeah, something like that. Did I write down property, dwelling type, rooms, bath, area, bills type, amount is varying, APR, yearly fee, subscriptions, we'll get to that. Types, chore, action, take out, put away, throw away, organize. That's not right. I'm pretty sure that's with a Z. Organize. Yep. No. So that's our actions are now kind of cleared up. Good God, that was longer than I was expecting. Type. Organize, throw away, put away, take out, vacuum, mop, scrub, wipe, sweep. Dust is an action. Replace. Clear off. Put away. I think this is broken, right? Yep. The create's there, but that's not. I think these are... I never got around to finishing this one. All right. So type there, put away, clear off, replace, dust, organize, throw away, put away, take out, vacuum, mop, scrub, wipe, sweep. What's something else you do while cleaning or getting organized? Should organize be an action? Well, I mean, we did have it there. You dust, you put away, you replace, you clear off. I'm like looking around my dirty room going, what needs to happen? I put away those DVDs. I put away and organized those DVDs. I take out trash. I put away. Dust, organize. Yeah, I mean, that's... I think I pretty much have everything here. One thing I do want to check real quick. Is if I go to my live and look at my stream. Is it me or... Is there like a haze over... Filters? There's no filters. Properties. It looks so hazy. Or like dark or dull or dim. I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused because the like screen just looks dull and like dark. Like especially if you like compare it to like my view. It yeah, okay. I think we have actions then. I mean, technically an action also is going to probably include pay because you're paying a bill. Action would include feed because we're going to have cats. And also water because we're going to have plants. Oh, cut because you'd have cut grass. Grass is an object. That is so funny to think. Cut yard. Or mow is probably a better adjectives. No, I just need like, yeah. Nope, that's not what I need. Mow. Synonyms, yeah, that's the word. Slower look, growl, close. Not synonyms. Yeah, because they're similar, so I need... a transitive verb. I didn't know it was a noun. Yeah, mow the lawn. Mow. Synonyms for mow. None of... Oh, mow verb. Okay. Shave, cut, trim, prune, crop, cut back, hack, manicure. Okay. I think we've been pretty successful. I'd say. So type. We need bills. Type is a bill. What's another type? What is another type? Another type. I think those are the only two I have right now. And then for a bill, you would use object to be... That might not work. So we might need to come up with something else. Okay, so we have that. And I think that's where I'm going to have to call it for today. I know it doesn't look like much, but we've accomplished a lot. I messed around with it for an hour, not being able to actually do anything, so there's that. Next time I'll probably just do this. It's weird that I even had those issues, but I can always use it like this. I can always just go here and go like this, and now I'm using it like it's a phone, just about. That comes back very quick. I like the layout of this, so we're probably going to use this to do as the template for the user. So this will be probably like your alarms or task, and then this will probably be like your settings or properties, and then there might be a middle one for adding or something. I don't know. Because I feel like you don't always create things, so... And this is also a right-handed versus a left-hand type thing. But I'd probably put, like, create over here, and then put templates, and then put your task, and then your, like, settings. I feel like, maybe. I will figure out what's going on with the questions on offline, and yeah. But I will see you guys on Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't really have anything else planned, but see you guys then. Bye.